This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning, I'm Taylor Upchurch. Today is Sunday, April 28th. High waters have forced thousands of Canadians from their homes, and people are bracing for waters to rise even further as weather forecasts warn of more rain. Meredith Wood reports.
Volunteers are filling bags with sand, hoping to curb the impact of widespread flooding in Canada. Snowmelt is filling rivers to their banks. Water gushed over this dam in western Quebec. Officials warned on Friday that more rain could put it over its capacity, prompting downstream communities to evacuate as forecasts showed more rain is likely. In Ottawa, residents pumped water from their homes as sandbags were delivered by canoe. On Saturday, volunteers joined by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and two of his children filled more sandbags. Authorities ordered more evacuations as the water rose. Canadian officials warned the flooding trend could continue, pointing to global warming as a key factor.
There is a warming up of the planet, and that warming up is causing different consequences at different places.
Rain coupled with the melting snow brought historic flooding to several Midwestern states in mid-March. I'm Meredith Wood reporting.
And now let's check in with meteorologist Shane Smith for a look at your forecast this morning. Shane, thankfully that sunshine is drying up that flooding and all of that rain that's in our forecast.
Yeah, we're going to see mainly dry conditions today, Taylor, although a few morning showers can't be ruled out. Seeing plenty of cloud cover on our weather cam over in Letcher County, over at MCHC in Whitesburg, and a few showers possible this morning. You can see pinpoint Doppler picking up on a little precipitation, trying to fire up along the Kentucky-Virginia border, extending from Dorton down towards Wise, and those showers are moving off to the east. So not everyone sees rain this morning, but because this cold front hasn't finished clearing the area yet, we can't rule out at least one or two showers, but I think most of us stay dry this morning. And we're also going to stay on the cool side. Temperatures into the 60s right now. That's where they're going to remain for most of the day. Notice those winds picking up, seeing wind speeds right now sustained at 12 and 13 miles per hour respectively in Somerset and Monticello. So a breezy day, a cool day, clearing skies by the afternoon, but much warmer weather heads our way later in the week. We'll have more on that here in a few minutes, Taylor.
Thank you, Shane. It was a day of creativity as the 4th annual Handmade in Hindman took place yesterday. Students of all ages came to learn different old Appalachian skills. They hosted a variety of classes you could take, such as basket weaving, building your own broom or walking stick, jewelry making, and blacksmithing.
This is their 4th year to have Handmade in Hindman, and it's a partnership with Hazard Community and Technical College and the Appalachian Artisan Center. And it's a wonderful opportunity for students of all ages to come and learn about traditional Appalachian craft.
President Linden says hosting this event annually is a good way to keep the Appalachian tradition alive. And in Pikeville, around 250 people laced up their shoes for an important cause Saturday morning. The 12th annual Judy's Place for Kids Run with Courage 5K launched a day full of fun for kids in the Pikeville Park. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked with organizers about the significance of child abuse awareness and prevention.
A child's laughter can be contagious, but not every child in Kentucky shares those smiles. Kentucky is one of the top states for child abuse or neglect.
One thing I wanted to do was help those children.
Former First Lady Judy Patton says during her husband's time as the governor of Kentucky, she saw a need for awareness and prevention.
When I became First Lady, there was only 2 places in the state of Kentucky for abused children to go to. That's Lexington and Louisville.
Since 1999, Judy's Place for Kids helped change that.
And so now we have our children's advocacy centers all across Kentucky, and we're helping these babies.
Saturday morning, the 12th annual Judy's Place for Kids Run with Courage 5K kicked off a day of fun for more than 1,000 people in the Pikeville Park.
It takes everyone in the community to help children be protected from abuse and to heal from abuse. It's not just one person's job.
Volunteers for organizations like the East Kentucky Dream Center pitched in.
We love seeing families come together and enjoy things like this.
Rachel Campbell Dotson says although April is almost over,
there were just several community partners that said, April's almost over, we want to continue painting Pike County blue.
it is never too late to spread an important message.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. Talk, talk, talk. Keep it out in front for everybody to see.
Keeping the conversation alive. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Multiple organizations set up booths with information about child abuse prevention. For more information on how you can help, visit our website, WYMT.com. And the awareness events did not stop there in Pikeville. Those in Elkhorn City also kept the conversation going. After a balloon release, some softball players ditched their typical team colors for the color blue. Hamilton's Tournament of Heroes, Batting for Prevention, took the field to spread awareness. Organizer Justin Hamilton says this is a great way to spread an important message.
In the military, we always say, keep your head on a swivel. Always be aware of what's going on. If you see a child, just pay attention to the surroundings.
Elkhorn City Mayor Mike Taylor says he's honored to throw the first pitch. 4 teams participated in the tournament. And a Navy fireman who made the ultimate sacrifice during World War II now lies in his final resting place near his hometown of Milton, Kentucky. Willard Irvin Lawson served on the USS Oklahoma in Pearl Harbor and was killed during the attack, but he was listed as missing in action. A few years ago, Lawson's remains were identified through DNA testing. He still has family in Milton. And Lawson was buried with military honors yesterday afternoon in Madison, Indiana, just across the river from Milton. And search and rescue team members had to help an injured hiker out of the Red River Gorge Friday evening. Wolfe County search and rescue team members say they got a call just after 5 about a hiker with an injured ankle. He couldn't finish the hike on the northern section of the Chautauqua Trace Trail, and nearby hikers called 911 and waited with the man until the rescue crew was able to carry him out. The DEA hosted a National Drug Take-Back Day yesterday with people participating across the Commonwealth. In the state of Kentucky, you could stop by any state police department to drop off any expired or unwanted prescription medication, including Post 13 here in Hazard. According to a national survey on drug use and health, more than 6 million Americans misused controlled prescription drugs. And the director of West Virginia's Division of Natural Resources was charged with assaulting his ex-wife at her Florida home. The woman told police she feared Stephen S. McDaniel was going to kill her during an argument in early April. McDaniel was charged in St. Johns County, Florida, with misdemeanor battery. The governor's general counsel says McDaniel offered to resign, but the governor did not feel it was necessary. And another West Virginia official in trouble, this one a former magistrate sentenced for embezzlement. Former Kanawha County Magistrate Julie Yeager was sentenced to 1 to 10 years in prison on Friday for embezzling money. She pleaded guilty back in March. Prosecutors say she embezzled more than $30,000 in just 5 years. Yeager reportedly apologized for the crime while in court. And Russell County, Virginia emergency crews say 5 men are trapped in the Cyclops Cave. Emergency coordinator Jeff Powers says the men went in the cave on Saturday with intentions of spending the night. Powers says heavy rainfall saturated the cave, making it hard for the men to get back out. A cave rescue team from Radford, Virginia is now on the way, and for now, no injuries have been reported. Powers says the men are simply cold and wet. Of course, as always, we'll continue to update this story as we learn more. Coming up on Mountain News this morning, attention parents. If college financial aid is at the forefront of your mind, stick around for Jill on Money.
After a few rounds of rain yesterday, things are looking a little drier today, but much nicer weather heads our way tomorrow. Full forecast coming up on the other side of this break.